allow rebels who have been slapped with international sanctions because of the genocide to meet in government facilities in Nairobi. You have had Sudan now is threatening to stop our tea going to Sudan. And what is happening is that the president has put his personal and commercial interests ahead of the country's interest. That's the problem that they are having. They are doing business with the RSF chief of gold that is being gotten from that area, brought to Nairobi and taken to Dubai.
And you can substantiate?
Yes, I can. I have one time. And, diplomatically, the president cannot invite Hamed here because he was vice president. And he asked me to invite him on his behalf. And he called me and said, sign this letter, invite Hamed here because I want to have a discussion.
When was this?
Sometime 2023.
Okay.
And I did invite Hamed and welcomed him and delivered him to the president. There was nothing about Kenya. They were just discussing business, about gold, about such other things.
You were in that meeting?
No, I introduced him and then I was told to leave because it had nothing to do with Kenya.
How do you know this then?
No, I'm saying if it had anything to do with Kenya, I would have started through the meeting. But I'm the one who, after they were through, I'm the one who took him to the airport and I inquired and they are doing business. So it is putting Kenya in a very bad light. Very, very bad light. And President William Ruto must accept that he will not be president forever. He cannot destroy this country and the way we are perceived by other nations. He must be a nationalist. He must rise above personal and commercial interests and put the country first. That group has been flagged by the international community and sanctions have been slapped against them for genocide and killing of children. But again, thinking about it, is a saying that birds of the same feather flock together. They are killing children in Sudan, we are killing children here. So again, there's convergence. I think birds of the same feather flock together. But we are looking very bad. DRC, we have handled it very badly. And in fact, I am told many African presidents are unwilling to get involved in peace initiatives led by President William Ruto because he is conflicted in terms of personal and commercial interests that he has put above national interests.
Okay, so I want to make it very clear that the UAE is who is responsible for the genocide happening in Sudan, and let me tell you why. They do not have one gold mine, yet they are one of the largest traders of gold internationally every year. A report put out by Swiss Aid said that from 2012 to 2022, the UAE received the amount of gold equivalent to $115 billion that was smuggled to the UAE from Africa. So the UAE was only able to call Dubai the city of gold because of all of their absolutely heinous crimes that they are committing and the resources that they are stealing from land that is not theirs. The amount of countries that are benefiting from the destabilization of Sudan is fucking insane.
My people, Kenya is in danger. Listen.
And I have a message to the Kenyan people. You are at risk. Your country is at risk. You don't know what's coming, but what is coming to your country is destruction and war. And let me explain. Your President Ruto is under huge pressure by the United Arab Emirates. I'm from Sudan, and I can tell you, we have never expected that our country will be in such a destructive war. But the reality is, we've been in the unexpected high level of destruction caused by the United Arab Emirates for the last 2 years. And we've never thought that the UAE will ever do that to us until it became a reality. We've seen the actions of the UAE in Yemen. It destructed the whole country. We've seen the UAE actions in Sudan, in Libya, and in other countries. The UAE is not what you think it is. UAE is not what is Dubai looks like. Explaining to you in more details, Mr. Ruto brought the RSF, the genocidal group. Hang on, I'm not saying that the RSF genocidal because I just don't like them. You can go back and search why Mr. Hemeti is in the list, the blacklist of America, and that he is now confirmed and wanted for mass destructions, targeted killings, and ethnic cleansing. Yes, you've heard me right. He thinks he's an Arab, and he thinks that he is superior to the Africans of western side of Sudan. So he is killing African descent and targeting them. And it's unfortunate that Mr. Ruto supports all that, and he provided a platform for such a genocidal group. Now, he didn't do that because he really wanted it. He's under pressure. And he's under pressure because his hands are actually dirty. He was part of gold smuggling deals. Yes, you've heard me right. And I didn't say that myself. It's actually your previous vice president and your previous foreign minister himself went out on plain TV and
We, mumesikia? So be aware of everything. Be aware. Mimi msiseme sikuwaambia. Aluta. That's the plan. Yeah. My people, jana Rigathi Gachagua alitoboa siri. Kuna video nililik hapa TikTok, nilikuwa nimetagiwa na Sudanese fulani. Nikakuja nikailik huko TikTok, ikasurface all over about the RSF and how Kenya is at risk. And let me tell you, jana Rigathi Gachagua talked about it. Akasema, hiyo kitu ijanza leo. Hamditi was welcomed in Kenya in the year 2023, and that's when they spoke about business with William Samoei Ruto. And let me tell you, Rigathi Gachagua aliambiwa akaandika barua, he welcomed him, they talked privately with your president, whereby Rigathi Gachagua was not involved, but during the escort back to the airport, alimpewa akampeleka airport. And that's when Rigathi Gachagua had time to confront him what they were talking of. Then the man told him that we were talking of business about gold. And it was like, wow. Yeah, kumbe ndio mlikuwa mna discuss. And I'm telling you, this is the RSF, the Janjaweed group. So, your president can do anything for money. And let me tell you. And wacheni niwaambie, kitu hii Janjaweed inafanya. By the way, hii group itaki kujua. Inaua watoto, inaua wamama, yani inakuwa hang. I remember me doing for you a video down here. Kama hii. Ladies and gents, we are not safe anymore. We are no longer safe. Yani hizi pupa tu zitatuweka sisi kama Kenya kubaya. Kama biashara ilianza in the year 2023. And you know the amount of gold that Sudan exports. You can really understand what your president wants from there. Anyway, sisi tuko tu. We will talk, we will yap. By the end of the day, whatever that will happen, only God knows. Yeah. Thank you, very important. Aluta.
Africa has played a big part in lifting Dubai into the golden city that it is. Every month, tons of African gold lands in the United Arab Emirates. However, this gold doesn't land there willingly because it's smuggled. Let me give you an example. Sudan is Africa's third largest gold producer, behind only Ghana and South Africa. 70% of the gold produced in Sudan is smuggled out of the country. Most of it ends up in Dubai. The same is true of Cameroon. Most of the gold that is produced in Cameroon is also smuggled out of the country, and most of it ends up in Dubai. You may say that this gold only lands in Dubai because Africans are smuggling it out in the first place. But you'd be wrong, because Africans are not the ones smuggling it out. It's a handful of corrupt leaders that are doing this. They are stealing it from the people, smuggling it out and selling it. They are only able to do so because there's a market for that smuggled gold. you can't blame that on Africans. And so we, the people of Africa, are saying to the world out there, stop buying smuggled gold from Africa. It belongs to the people of Africa, who will sell it in the right way, in a way that benefits the people of Africa.
It was released earlier today. It says that in 2022, at least 435 tons of gold were smuggled out of Africa. 435 tons. That's more than 1 ton of gold every day.
Dubai has been exploiting Africa's gold. But who's behind this masterminded heist? If you think it's just one nation, you're mistaken. In reality, multiple nations have banded together to plunder Africa's gold. And tragically, while they grow richer, Africa remains trapped in economic instability. They build empires on African gold and in return, give nothing. So, who's really behind it all? Let's find out. Africa, blessed with immense natural wealth, has long been the target of foreign exploitation. From the dark days of colonization to the modern era of globalization, Africa's resources have consistently been drained by those who see its riches as theirs for the taking. Today, the United Arab Emirates UAE, with its gleaming skyscrapers and luxurious lifestyle, stands at the center of a new chapter in this age-old story, the illegal gold trade. In 2022 alone, an astounding 93% of the illegal gold entering the UAE originated from Africa, totaling 435 tons worth a staggering $35 billion. This wealth, representing 40% of Africa's total gold production and 12% of the world's, is being taken off with ruthless efficiency. But this is no mere tale of one nation's greed. The West, with its long history of exploiting African resources, is a silent partner in this heist.
Continues to exploit African resources. However, today, in this video, we will reveal how the UAE, United Arab Emirates, is stealing tens of billions worth of African gold every year. The UAE is deeply involved in looting gold from Mali, Sudan, the DRC, and other African countries. For instance, in 2022 alone, 93% of illegal gold exported to the Emirates originated from Africa, totaling 435 tons of gold, valued at approximately $35 billion. This constitutes 40% of Africa's gold production and 12% of the global total production. So, today, the illegal exploitation of African resources is not done mainly by the group traditionally known as the West. Today, African resources are exploited by several countries from different parts of the world. African minerals no longer belong exclusively to its people, Africans. They have become what I refer to as public or global wealth. The West, including the UK, France, Germany, the US, and others, will come and take whatever they want. Another group will come from Asia or the Middle East to take whatever they want, another from South America, and so on. Most of these activities are often not done legally. Even those that are said to be lawfully acquired are done with a colonialist and imperialist fist. Over the last decade, gold from Africa has become increasingly crucial for Dubai. Between 2006 and 2016, the share of African gold in UAE's reported gold imports rose from 18% to nearly 50%, according to Comtrade data. Customs data reveals that the UAE imported $15.1 billion, $11.6 billion worth of gold from Africa in 2016, surpassing any other country and significantly up from $1.3 billion in 2006. The total weight was 446 tons with varying degrees of purity, compared to 67 tons in 2006. Much of this gold was not recorded in the export statistics of African states. Trade economists interviewed by Reuters indicated that this suggests large quantities of gold are leaving Africa without any taxes being paid to the producing states. The data provided by governments to Comtrade, a United Nations database, indicates that the UAE has been a prime destination for gold from many African states for several years. In 2015, China, the world's biggest gold consumer, imported more gold from Africa than the UAE. However, in 2016, the UAE imported almost double the value of gold taken by China. With African gold imports worth $8.5 billion that year, China came a distant second, while Switzerland, the world's gold refining hub, came third with $7.5 billion worth. In 2016, the UAE reported gold imports from 46 African countries. Of these, 25 did not provide Comtrade with data on their gold exports to the UAE. Despite this, the UAE reported importing a total of $7.4 billion worth of gold from these countries. Additionally, the UAE imported gold worth $3.9 billion, approximately 67 tons, from the remaining 21 countries, which is more than these countries reported exporting.
Okay? The United Arab Emirates does not have any gold mines. Sudan has a whole bunch of gold mines because Sudan is filled with gold, right? You have to understand the amount of gold in Sudan, like this amount of resources could rebuild a nation. Sudan, here's the Red Sea, here's Saudi Arabia, here's Yemen, here's Oman, and the United Arab Emirates is right here, this little tiny area. Sudan is in an awful, terrible, bloody, devastating war that's been going on since April of 2023. And what's been going on since long before that, but especially now, is the RSF is going through Sudan, completely destabilizing it, taking gold from these gold mines and selling the gold to the UAE. The UAE is buying this blood gold, and this profits that they're making are going to buying weapons and to funding this genocide that's happening and these massive amounts of war crimes that are being committed in Sudan right now against the Sudanese people. Okay, so when you think about it like that, the UAE, they know who they're buying this gold from, okay? They know what they're doing to get this gold, and they know that the money that they are paying is going to go right back in to funding this genocide in this war. So when people say that the UAE is literally guilty of funding genocide, this is true. This is a fact. Because instead of this money going back into the people of Sudan, like this amount of resources could fund the rebuilding of Sudan. This could be such a beautiful, amazing thing for its people. People could be thriving right now, and they're not. And it's devastating. And for what? For what? Because the United Arab Emirates wants to have Dubai called the City of Gold?
In 2021, 32.7 tons of Sudanese gold was unaccounted for. This was revealed by a whistleblower in Sudan's central bank. At the rate of $60 million per ton, this gold was worth a whopping $1.9 billion. Such downright theft of Africa's natural resources is nothing new. Gold is also smuggled out of Cameroon, but over there, Russia isn't the culprit. Numerous mining companies mine gold in Cameroon that is never accounted for. Consequently, the Cameroonian people lose billions, even as shadowy characters in the government gain millions. Also smiling all the way to the bank are foreign mining companies and their respective governments. Most gold mines in Cameroon are licensed to Chinese mining companies. We, the people of Africa, must now operate on a new powerful policy. Trust no one, neither in corrupt African governments nor in the even more corrupt foreign governments. Trust no one. Don't trust Washington, Beijing, Moscow, London, or Paris, but trust Nairobi, Johannesburg, Lagos, Accra, Abidjan. Let us only trust in ourselves, we, the people of Africa. Let us trust in our mind, our heart, our voice, our spirituality. Let us trust in each other. Let us trust in our land. Let us trust in our God.
What?
When this material is not in, these stones will be coming closer to these in terms of the color.
I see. All right.
Yes.
Oh, you just want my face hidden, eh?
It's the largest stone recovered in the world through a processing plant. So it's the second largest in the world because of the Cullinan. So our stones or our diamonds go through a processing plant. It was recovered in the mega diamond recovery.
Hey.
The most beautiful woman in the world, my wife.
The most beautiful woman in the world? I don't think so, mate. I mean, honestly. And she looks, you know, fine. Good. Very presentable. Better than ever. Just not better than everyone. What? Sorry, Jane. You've not been thinking you're the most beautiful woman in the world, have you? Why would you think that? What? gone mad? She's not the most beautiful woman in the world. She's top half, probably. But that's largely because of her relative youth. I just wouldn't want their life together to kick off with a lie.
To me, she's the most beautiful woman in the world, so just get on with it.
Okay, to you. Right, but you know she's not really. Deep down, you're not mad. You just fancy her more than she is objectively attractive. Which is good!
Was I alright? Really good, mate. Really good.
By the way, guys, if y'all have not realized, Trump has been a sworn-in president for less than 48 hours. But the changes he's already making are massive. Like, he's making big decisions in less than 48 hours. In less than 48 hours, amemaliza LGBTQ. Amesema huko kuna gender mbili peke yake, male and female. In less than 48 hours, amerudisha TikTok. In less than 48 hours, anyway, na kuna huyu wenyu anafanya campaign. Anafanya campaign. Ai. Mungu tusamehe. Anafanya campaign. Anafanya hey.
Mheshimiwa William Ruto, wewe ni mwizi. Msaidizi wako ni mwizi. Na lazima tunaomba kwamba Mheshimiwa William Ruto, omba wa Kenya msamaha. Omba wa Kenya msamaha kwa sababu ya yale maovu ambayo uliyafanya na Wakenya wanaumia.
We will not tire. We will not be scared. Tuko tayari. Polisi wajitayarisha mpaka jioni. Ni kukimbiana hapa na pale. Wanasa kwame. Wanasa ai. Wanasa wololo. Wanasa.
Enda pole pole. Cool down. We are not cooling down any soon. In fact, it might get hotter.
We will consolidate. Kisungu kubwa. And after we consolidate, we will strategize.
Whoa. Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Hey!
Whoa. Hey.
Hello.
And don't buy into the political rhetoric of trying to divide you into tribes.
Yes.
Our problems are not tribal. There is no Kikuyu problem, there is no Kalenjin problem, there is no Luo problem, there is no Somali problem. There is no Kamba problem.
Yes.
Chief share knows no tribe. The university funding model knows no tribe.
Yeah.
Joblessness knows no tribe. All these problems that we point out, they do not know any tribe.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love to sue.
What song?
Yeah, that song.
That song?
Maybe I think about it.
Oh,
no. Know what? I slow it down. Say, ladies, do me this solid.
Ooh.
Kusambaza hiyo message. Thank you. Fagia?
What?
I'll take it to all the corners. You take it to the entire nation. Yes. Yeah? Yes. It is a very solid car. Thank you, sir. Ndugu yangu, God bless you. Fagia wote. Kazi yangu. Asante. Ndugu yangu. Good luck, my brother. Thank you so much. Good luck. All the best. Thank you, sir. It's time for a fresh start. Tunafagia wote. Your Excellency.
Aya, alafu matopare. Okay, matopare. Matopare. Topa. Matopare. matopare topa topa.
Tuesday tunarudi uwanjani.
She asked me, baby, where you from? I told her, Kenya.
I beg of us, I really want to beg of us today, as the chair of UDA, let's stay focused to what it is we promise those hustlers. Because if we don't deliver, those hustlers will send us out of power, and they'll send us with vengeance. So let us talk about roads, electricity, education, health, pipes. Let's tone down on the politics. It is not healthy. It is not healthy. It is the wrong time.
Wananchi inaweza sikia kuchukua William Ruto. Wanaweza mchukua kwa sababu sisi wananchi, we don't need him. Ametuchosha. Ama nyinyi mjachoka? Mjachoka na Ruto? Ule mtu anataka kuchukua William Ruto, you can take him for free, take Wetangula for free, take Mudavadi for free. Tunawapea hizo takataka zote waende waongoze if they are good to you.
Majenzi mko, kazi mnafanya kwa mtandao ni mzuri sana na tunapongeza nyinyi na muendelee. Mtaendelea. Lakini mtandao peke yake haitoshi. Tunataka mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Wale watu ambaye watakomboa Kenya hii, wenye kuamua Kenya itaongozwa namna gani, ni hao majenzi wetu mwaka wa 2027. Lakini hamwezi amua Kenya itakaa namna gani kwa simu peke yake. Lazima mchukue vitambulisho, lazima mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Siku hiyo ikifika, muamuke saa 9, muungane na sisi na wengine, tuende pale kwa debe, tutafute uongozi wa maana ambaye utaheshimu wa Kenya, utaheshimu demokrasia na utakubali kufanyia kila mtu maendeleo. Tumekubaliana majenzi?
Hata nasahau tarehe ni gani. Mimi siko na tarehe kwa kalenda. Na mimi hata sina haja nayo. Mimi chenye niko nayo nayo ni serikali ya 2027. Huyu mkata ushuru tumtoe na tuungane si wote.
Meta vile naona nisha reject hiyo finance bill 2025. Ningoje tu date ya maandamano. Juu mambo yendi bana. Mimi hata wafanye nini? Mimi nisha reject. Mufanye nini? Nisha reject. Mufanye nisha reject. Nime reject. Mtoe date ya maandamano sasa.
And we are not alone. There's a new force of nature at hand, stirring all over the world. They are the young people whom, frankly, we have failed, who are angry, who are organized, who are capable of making a difference. They are a moral army. And the most important thing that we can do for them is to get the hell out of their way.
Kwanza mimi ikifika 2027 naiba mpaka kura ya madhangu na budangu. Sitaki warudi tu huko tena. Sima youth church anuka. Madha zetu bado Ruto unaenda home na 13 parliament tunaivunja. Wende home wote tuanze fresh.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm here to address you. You must go. Ruto must go. Kwa hapa na hatuendi. Kwa hapa tunalala huku na hatuendi. We don't fear you guys. You hypocrites. We don't fear you. Mr. Speaker, we don't fear you. Tuko ndani. We stomped inside. Sisi ni nani? I'm inside. Niko ndani. Na tunamalizana na nyinyi. Tunamalizana na nyinyi. Mmetutesa sana. Today is today. You must hear our cry. Sisi ni sisi. Utatusikiza. Hii ni bunge yetu. Sisi tumewafanya mkuu hapa. This is our parliament. You must hear us. Kama hamna masikio, tutawafanya msikie. Poa manze.
Sasa nini? President, tunataka kuambia uko na miaka 2 katika ofisi. na hawa wananchi hawa they will punish you, na hata ukiwa na pesa watakutoa nje.
Wacheni tu mimi niseme na mapema. Ndio kama kuna list na andiko mniweke kwa list. I can't wait to reject Finance Bill 2025. I can't wait because I know it will be something absurd. It will be something mental. I can't wait. Mniweke kwa list jameni. List ya reject.
Idiots who don't want to participate in the affairs of their nation, they think things will just work in and of themselves. Then they are tribalists. And these tribalists, they think that they are only safe with people who are from their tribe. And tribe can mean people from the same culture, same language, or same culture. Then they are citizens. These are individuals who are responsible and know that when you want to be served, you must give those who have the desire and the intellectual capacity to serve you. In many societies, it is only a small percentage of people that can be called citizens, not more than 5%. And if a society wants to grow in the right direction, civic education is what will help the idiot and the tribalist to become a citizen.
Itoe Ruto Kenya, hata kama angalau na jali. Sisi Kenya tumechoka na Ruto, maisha imetuharibikia, analipisha mpaka sodo ya wamama. Pure kabisa Ruto. We don't like you, go home. Sasa tafuta kiongozi ambaye anapenda mwananchi na anapenda kijana kama sisi.
They want to be described as honorable even when they are horrible. They acquire things which they have not worked for. They promise us things that they know they will never deliver. And there is no shortage of such men and women in the African continent.
Now, why do you want Ruto gone?
We want Ruto gone because he is killing innocent people. He's wanting to pass the Finance Bill 2024. He's putting tax on sanitary products that girls can't even buy. He can't go to school. He's corrupt. He's taking the money. He needs to go.
Yes.
Get out. If you're going to raise anything, start with your hairline.
Nice.
Control, Alt, Delete, Ruto. The drunk did better than you. Drunkard did better than you.
Nice.
Now the next election,
yes.
Unajua hawa ndio watakuwa nasema fagia wote ama mtasema namna gani? This generation,
yes,
they use their might because they didn't vote, the largest vote in the last election.
Hi Kenyans, mi sina maneno mengi. All I want to say is Ruto must go like yesterday. Bye.